Hello, hi everyone. Tycho says hi too. Hello everybody. Hi, this is Paco from GMS Magazine. Oh, this is my absolutely adorable little doggy. And this is a video that I wanted to record for publishers out there, both board games and role-playing games. Because yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, because it's the weekend here, it's a bank holiday. I know he likes me. Anyway, somebody was asking why he has sent a few books to some reviewers and he's received no reviews. And when he's inquired to those people about those books and those reviews, he's been ghosted. Literally, he's been just no one has replied to them. And funnily enough, the only person who's done a review of his books, it's been me, and I have actually paid for those books. They weren't review copies that they sent. I just liked the guy a lot, and I decided to buy both because I wanted to support, and review because I actually liked the products that he is producing. So I just wanted to give a few hint and tips to publishers out there. So you send whatever it is you decide that you want to send to reviewers, you do it in the know of what can happen. There are several things that you have to do before you send a review copy. And this is said by somebody who's done some of the things that I'm going to tell. So I'm not flawless here at all. But firstly, make sure that the reviewer actually reviews things in a way that you like and they are products similar to yours. If you send me a war game, I will do an unboxing, definitely, but I am very unlikely to review it because I don't play war games. I just don't. If you send me a board game, I will interview you, I will do the unboxing, but playing it is harder today than it used to be, so I will do my best, but I cannot promise that I will. So if somebody is not doing board game reviews and you send them a board game, then that's it. If they are doing only Euros reviews and you send them an Ameritrash, then they're not going to review it either. If they mostly do unboxings, then that's it. If they are hugely popular and they are just 2 or 3 people and they have a ton of games coming their way, they may not have the time to do it. So it really depends, and you have to, sometimes it makes more sense to send a review copy to a smaller channel that will definitely review it than to do it to a massive one in the hopes that they will do it. You really have to get that checked out. The second thing is, what is the communication like with the reviewer? Are they actually proactive in social media? If you reach out to them, are they going to have a conversation with you about it? Do they talk about games outside of the reviews that they do? What kind of conversations do they have? Yeah, there is an awful lot of homework to do before you actually it actually makes sense and is worth to send things to reviewers. Because sometimes it is true that sometimes we don't review things because we don't have the time, because we don't like the product and we decide not to do it. And even though it would be courteous, which is why I do it. If I don't like something, I get in touch with the publisher and say, look, this is what I think about your game. Are you sure you want me to review this? Or I do a review that I try to be as constructive as possible, even if I don't like something. There's a video coming soon about the book that I literally opened it on camera, and there and then I gave up on it. Wait and see. It will be out in a couple of weeks or 3. So there's those considerations to be had. Can they do anything else for you? Can they actually do an interview? Rather than just doing the unboxing of the review, can they interview you? What else are they going to do? Those are the sort of considerations that you do. Are they going to do just a review? Are they going to do a how to play? Are they going to do just the unboxing? What is it that you expect from the reviewer? And don't get me wrong, ghosting is never okay. Never. And if anybody ghosts you, if anybody that you send them a game Then you send them an email or a tweet or contact in Facebook and they don't reply. Cross them. Seriously, please cross them, because that is horribly rude and nobody deserves that. It's just, no, that's just so plain wrong. Check out if the reviewer aligns with your ideas. If you have a reviewer, you send a copy to a reviewer, and that reviewer all of a sudden starts to spout misogynistic or hateful or bigoted views, or they have in the past, do you want to be associated with that? Are you sure? Isn't there somebody else worthier and less damaging than that person? Those are things that you have to do. But then, and this is said as a reviewer, okay, but then the work doesn't end there for you as a publisher. Once a review is done, once an unboxing is done, you have to move it, because we can do what we can, and some channels are bigger than others. But if you don't embed it on your website, if you don't tweet about it, if you don't talk about it in your social media, if you don't put it on your anywhere and everywhere and talk about it, then you won't be able to drive attention to it. And you have to. Seriously, please. You have to. Thirdly, I think, well, I don't know if this is the third thing. I've lost track, sorry. Nextly, is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, do they charge for it? Because if they do, well, firstly, I consider that to be an advert. That's not a review. You know, I don't charge for my reviews, for my unboxings, for my previews, for my interviews. I don't charge for anything. You know, when people send me a game, I find it to be more than enough payment, and I feel so obliged to actually do something for them as much as I can, because that's just me. Are they going to charge you for it? If they're going to charge you, make a contract, not just an email. No. Make a jolly contract and send them and sign it digitally, and make sure that they are going to publish it by a certain date. And if they don't, then make sure that they have to pay you for the game, because you're not there to waste your time or your money with people who charge you for doing things that then they're not going to do. Simple as. So make a contract, make sure that there is a contract and that both of you sign it and that there is a deadline. Please, this is just common sense. Please. And don't let numbers, unless they are mega huge, with many thousands of views, don't let numbers be the all and all of why you would let somebody or give somebody a copy to review. Because sometimes smaller channels have way more dedicated followings, and 1,000 views of a large channel is likely to get you less attention, long-term attention, than 100 or 50 of a small channel with a very dedicated and loyal audience. Seriously, it can make the hell of a difference. Concentrate first on the people who will not charge for the work that they do, and then take a look at, out of those who charge, who is going to be the best fit for you. Otherwise, you're going to waste a lot of games, you're going to waste an awful lot of money, and you're going to get nothing out of it other than frustration. And please, if somebody ghosts you, if somebody behaves rudely toward you, name it, say it. Contact them in Twitter publicly and say, hey, are you going to do this? How can I contact you? You're not replying my emails. Where are you? Name it, say it. Because that is a shittingly disgusting and unprofessional behavior that you as a publisher who sent a game don't deserve. It's okay if somebody says, you know what, I'm not going to have the time to do this now. Sorry, I can't, because life, whatever. We all have things around us. But otherwise, No, that is incredibly unethical. So don't let that happen. You don't deserve that. Seriously, you don't deserve that. Study the market. Take a look at who is the best reviewer for your product. Take a look at whether it is worth or not paying for that product if there is someone else who will not charge you, who may be closer, who may be offering something else. And that is way, way, way more worth it. But don't waste your money. It really is hard enough for you to make it. Don't waste it. Okay? Love you guys.